Welcome back to King's Quest V.
Watch at your own risk.
No, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
That's stunning, considering, you know, Cedric has just been a paragon of courage before.
Didn't you hear me the first time you did this?
I'll wait here.
That was in a different timeline due to save games. Whatever the frog. Wow.
I'd better go the opposite way.
I genuinely like these frogs better than Graham himself, personally, but...
Graham is desperately looking for a porta-potty right now.
Slimy path leads from the forest floor up to the base of a large, misshapen tree.
Why so rough on the tree, narrator?
A small door built into the trunk of a large, twisted tree catches Graham's attention.
Much like most things that Graham sees.
Alright, you old bastard, now what?
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing.
What amulet?
Just as Madame Mushka said.
Oh, the gypsy, yeah. Oh man,
That's a witch?
What are you doing in my forest, young man?
That's the reaction?
Don't you know you're trespassing?
Didn't you see the sign I posted?
No, this was a private forest.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Graham turned down the sass.
Of course I own it. It's mine. And
He
what
snaps
did
in a
you
Z.
do to my magic?
If only Cedric were around to hear this.
You need to know.
I'm gonna beat you like a red-headed
How does
witch.
one leave this confusing forest?
I'll never tell.
Have you tried the way you came in?
I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner.
She has like a Bruce Campbell chin, it's
We'll
ridiculous.
see about that.
Throws his hat at her.
Her face looks like his hat.
A little bit.
Anyway, how do we kill this jerk? Oh, we don't. Bye.
I'll take you down my... Wait, she turned into a frog?
Whoa.
Oh.
No, she's just haunting us because she's a jerk.
Mumbling and muttering to herself, the ugly old hag refuses to indulge in any further conversation with Graham.
Graham.
First this and then rude. Punch her!
Though the old witch is now powerless to inflict her evil magic on Graham, Graham also finds himself powerless to do anything about her.
Why? The irony.
This is getting to sitcom levels of crazy.
Do you think we have to lead her somewhere? Is that the idea?
Oh, a death's coming up.
Oh, you think? I don't know. I'm voting Wily King Graham is gonna use the that genie bottle somehow.
A wooded path stumbles its way east, west, and north through the dark and gloomy forest.
This forest doesn't seem that confusing, honestly.
No, just a few screens.
I'll just trick her by walking around the tree.
Can you give me directions?
I don't think your magic works at all.
Here, have a...
Yep. I got it.
What's this?
420, bro.
They smoked up together and, uh-oh.
Ah, freedom at last!
Let's boogie!
Spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
But you wouldn't know that without dying to it first.
Is that how you do the Macarena? I don't know.
Anyway.
Well,
So,
Good. That old witch won't be seen here for a long time.
because she's...
But now, how to get out of this dreadful
kind of a
forest?
fate worse than death, honestly.
Yeah.
That's turning me into a frog of an eternity of solitude.
I've avenged my alternate timeline.
Now I'll have to find that coward owl. That A cow- small door fronts the odd structure. A crude, misshapen structure which remotely...
We already
resembles
used that description for the tree.
Stop interrupting my
center of the
walking.
gloomy forest. A crevasse spewing hot steam and licks of flames surrounds it.
Roberta Williams wished she could have been a novelist, but she wasn't.
I know the art's subpar, so take my word for it.
Let's look at this in a
The old
painting.
witch's house has been crudely fashioned from an old tree trunk and salvaged
Let me guess, is
stone.
shit in here
Too
misshapen?
cold and creepy, Graham finds he would just as soon hurry up and leave. An interesting incense burner hangs from a protrusion tree branch.
Which distracts Graham from wanting to
Occasionally
leave.
from within it, a tiny
Almost as interesting as that marionette.
under a large crack in the wall.
I feel like
to
Graham
serve as a
uses his
window.
family's disappearance
Graham
as an
sees
excuse to go
interesting
antique
wooden
shopping.
trunk.
Or just to go anywhere.
Graham spies a small drawer built into the trunk
Yeah,
of
he's
a
just
tree.
like, finally, that
Poked
wife is
awkwardly
not around to
through
bug
the wall
me.
of the house.
Graham finds out.
A small leather pouch.
What is that?
Tucked away in the drawer.
It's a leather pouch.
Graham
No, not that, the
drawer
noise.
And removes the leather pouch.
That.
That's the music of Mark Sievert. That's the score.
Small leather pouch is drawn
This is him
out of
practicing
the
for his masterpiece, Girl in the Tower.
About
God
opening
damn,
the
that is
pouch,
annoying.
Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds.
Stop!
Jesus Christ.
The trio of sparkling emeralds dazzle the
Stop
eye.
tasing the game.
Jesus, get out of this fucking
What's
witch's
this?
house.
Why, it's a little key.
Alright, we did all that for a key. Good.
A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away.
So basically you did this just to rob a witch.
Reaching a hand into the trunk,
You're a dick, Graham.
retrieves the small spinning wheel.
Alright. Made off with a good haul, Cedric. Let's get the hell out of here.
Wow, what a productive day.
William, what are you doing with all that witch swag?
My running's about as good as my stepson's.
Sorry about all you other people that were turned into frogs so long ago. I have no help for you there. Sierra. Uh-oh.
You'd better name one of these saves Dead to Rights.
Games.jpg.
Woomva.
What, I think, is there a funny death coming, or... What was this item that he got? I forgot.
Graham, don't take a shit in the woods. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Wait, what? Huh?
He's like dropping these little gemstones in this
It's like the most boring Easter egg hunt ever.
Drat. Just missed him.
What? You...
We're supposed to kidnap a dwarf? Is that what happened there?
Well, time to try that kid with the marionette again, I guess.
There's gotta be some child I can kidnap.
I am a king. Just look at me.
Oh, so we lost the...
So that was like a
Yeah.
you get fucked situation?
Yep. Can't win the game. So first we know we have
Graham
to...
squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet.
Go on.
Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax,
This is...
which Graham puts back
What's
in
with
his
the
pocket.
Audrey 2 graveyard down below there?
I really feel like Chris Hansen should be here for this.
Basically.
Well, Graham, why don't you put it a little closer to yourself? Now we'll drop it in the honey. What were you intending to do with this dwarf? Oh boy.
Please, let me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
Oh my god.
I'll show you the way out of the
Do we need an unregistered Hypercam 2 logo over this?
Ah.
How do I know I can trust you?
Oh,
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment,
oh
but
my god.
okay.
I think what you're doing is against your better judgment.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
What?
To be fair, that is the best voice acting we've heard in this entire game.
That was one of the Sierra developers, ladies and gentlemen. Duh.
Follow me. In here.
I'll do whatever you want now for no reason at all.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be...
Warning, this
necessary for
cartoon can
information
better be
or clues
called
to complete
hentai
this
in
game.
some circles.
Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Warning, you have to be 18 or older to enjoy this. Uh-oh. This is a cartoon?
Yeah, you don't remember watching this on Saturday mornings as a kid?
King's Quest V Morph Ball Puzzle.
Graham, you were spazzing down that ladder, god.
Hey, over here. I've got something for you.
Well, why would you trust him? Didn't we trick him and kind of kidnap him?
And the FCC made us cut off the cartoon here.
I never take anything without giving in return.
What are you
For
talking
your
about?
generosity in giving me those exquisite
And for those giant forearms.
my finest pair of
No,
shoes.
no, in the other timeline, he
May
just
they
took
help you
them.
in your quest.
Will you marry me?
Follow that passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
So this
Thank
is.
you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find.
I feel like the beginning and ending of them like knowing each other wasn't congruent at all.
Well, that was a great cartoon.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, wave bye, sure. Thanks for letting me kidnap you.
That went very well. Graham, you didn't kidnap an elf, did you?
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to.
How the fuck did you come up from there?
You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
Graham, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't need to comment on that any further. Bye, Cedric.
I won't question any of what you did in there, Graham.
Your secret's safe with me, elf napper. By the way, I took pictures. What do owls eat? I want. Oh no! No!
God!
No!
Come on! Don't go. I thought this was a one-time thing. I thought you were gonna save it as cacophony.mp3.
No.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
I sensed all of that from over here.
Apparently, you can miss this cat too.
So, huh?
Oh, if you miss that, I think that's you can't win the game now.
Well, how do you miss it when you're half a screen away?
I don't know.
Cedric, you would be useful here, wouldn't you?
Let's see what they're right up to.
I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
You don't like anything.
Houses scare me.
Graham notices three rough-looking men huddled over the bar.
Oh my
Very
God.
rough looking.
Conversation. Since they're talking
You know,
in such
boys,
a
my
tone,
wife's
Graham
away.
can't quite hear what they're saying.
Can you tell me where to find some pussy?
I am a king.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, we weren't talking. I will come over here and we will resume this conversation.
Whoa, ain't got no more rooms.
I had to come over here to tell you that.
Real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
I'll kick his ass.
Out.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
Well, that's what we call karma, Graham.
Graham, the
You
innkeeper will
died?
soon put you out of your misery.
Wow, that's
Those are some hella strong bonds.
okay. Yeah, so you need to save the rat from the cat.
To survive that encounter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we see that in part 6?
I think we have to.
I suppose we do. You ready?
I think so.
Let's hope so.
Let's go for it.
Alright. Flick. This game is fucking stupid.
It really is.
It's like, the evil witch? Yeah, I'll handle that. But it's 3 burly guys. What am I gonna do? Gentlemen, please take this brass bottle and rub it. 500 years. Alright, you ready?
All set.
See, the genie is the King's Quest equivalent of a landmine, basically.
Oh, I see.
Right. Alright, you ready?
Mm.
Alrighty.
What? No.
No.
That is not how I wanted to start part
no,
6.
no.
No, not into the town.
No, we were doing a thing
No,
with a
that's
cat.
the worst.
I
Oh,
thought.
fuck.
Okay, just whatever we have to do, let's just do it and get out. I feel like even the hand cursor's like groping to get out of here.
The London Symphonic Orchestra presents Nails on
Look
Chalkboard.
around if you want. But we don't have any shoes to sell you right now.
Do you have any judges' wigs?
We sold our last finished pair yesterday.
See, this is like bullshit adventure
Our
game
business
shit. Like,
ain't doing
well, it's a
so
shoe
good
store, so
anymore.
obviously you
We're
bring them
getting
shoes.
told to keep
Right, that's how it
trying.
works. Graham is the
Is there
supplier
anything I
for
can
all
do to help?
merchants in the kingdom.
There ain't nothing you can
In
do.
economic theory, I am known as a wholesaler.
But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Could you pace your speaking
Okay.
a little,
I-
a little more?
Guess I...
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails into his soul.
I'm not speaking to him. He looks like the kind of guy who'd kidnap an elf.
Wait, you're a
You
king?
don't have any shoes for sale, huh?
Ah?
You just said that, you idiot.
No shoes at all. We're making a
Why
plan
don't you
right
clean
now.
the wax out of
But
your
it'll
ears,
take
your
a while.
majesty?
We're not as fast as we used to be.
Oh, that's okay. My own boots should carry me through the rest of my journey.
But I'm going to have to kidnap you now.
Sorry, son. We're doing the best we can.
Pours honey out on their floor. Alright. Anyway. Give them your fucking elf shoes and...
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man.
I extorted these out of a young elf, wink.
These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable.
How much will you buy them for?
Then a burly guy hits Graham with a blackjack.
Then the bear comes in and clocks him.
Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Retire, really?
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
I beg to differ, Graham.
Yeah, I can think of about 1,000.
Can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me.
Because
Just
I
knowing
own
helped
you.
is
Ha
enough
ha
for me.
ha.
Well,
Good job,
it ain't
serfs.
much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Because I suck at making shoes, to be honest with you.
I won't need it anymore.
Once in a lifetime pair of elf shoes, cobbler hammer, fair trade.
I won't need it anymore? Is this gonna be your stock for the rest of your life?
Yeah, he said he could retire off the sale of these
I
shoes.
guess.
There, young man.
We needed 1 coin away from retirement. Wait a minute, young man, look at him.
We'll finally be able to retire in comfort.
It's a relative thing.
You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Look good, you haven't sold them yet. Then Graham robbed them blind.
So, what do you get from that ordeal?
You defeated a witch to get a hammer, is basically what has happened.
Okay.
It took you 1 witch, a genie bottle, 3 emeralds, and a pair of elf shoes for a hammer.
Sir?
But there's a naked guy there.
Really glad Graham booked it for the other
I'm
building.
interested in buying something here.
Also, does the man on right have no shame?
A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers.
Also,
you've
I am
ever
phoning
seen.
in this.
Will it be as
Well-
fine as your hair?
What do you think?
Well, right
Wink.
now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Sure.
Alright, get...
Whatever you say. I'm just here to
Now
help.
How much will you pay for this shirt? He rips his shirt off.
In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick, fur-lined cloak.
Alright.
Oh,
An
finally.
employee of the tailor, a friendly, good-looking young man, caters effortlessly
I can
to a
tell from his
disagreeable
back.
customer in the one dressing room. The tailor, an aristocratic-looking man, attends solicitously
Jesus
to Graham.
Christ. Do we really need this level of detail on these, like, characters?
He's dressed like Alexander.
Here, let me help you with that.
I will help you with that over here. Now I will help you.
Perfectly. It
Oh,
looks
Jesus Christ.
wonderful on you.
Just don't wear any
Let me
clothes
tell
under it.
you,
It's perfect.
It will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter.
So you're paid on commission, right?
Let me know if you wish to buy it.
Reminder, I am a king and can just take what I like.
Not wishing to be put through another speech about fine shirts and trousers, Graham
What speech? What are you talking about?
Shut.
Graham goes to motorboat the
It's
guy
a
in the back.
fine cloak. It could be very useful to a traveler like yourself.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, so Graham stabs him in the carotid artery
My
with the golden...
needle. Wherever did you find it?
Come on, really?
Yeah.
By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh,
Yes,
well,
by the
that
inn.
innkeeper,
Oh, yes.
He has no scruples at all.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back.
What?
I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
No!
The
It's
cloak?
like 5 cents worth of
Well,
gold.
why
Who do you
not?
think you are, a
It's
king?
yours. For the price of a golden needle.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure.
Fortunately, that will fall apart in about 3 days.
I'm sure it will.
I'm
luck,
sure it'll be worth
au
our
revoir.
bankruptcy.
Also, by the way, the game's unwinnable if you don't get this cloak, obviously.
Of course.
Of course.
That's,
Alright, just walk left and we're done with town forever, I think.
okay.
Alright, that's not so bad.
Just in small doses.
Mm-hmm. There were a lot... You know, there was like an NES version of this game, too?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really,
Suddenly,
I don't know.
frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy
Oh,
cat
here we go.
chasing a terrified rat.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Time sensitive.
Use the...
Only what is that?
What's that item?
A shoe?
And...
Oh, the shoe.
Oh, you threw the shoe?
Thank you, Confederate.
Ugh.
My life. My children and I will never forget.
Yeah, you can shut the fuck up now.
God damn, this is the most misophonic game there is.
Until we meet again.
Your voice is like the town theme.
Please God, let that cat come back.
Cedric, attack! Cedric? Oh, fuck.
Oh, Graham, I think his voice is somehow more annoying than
A
mine.
cobbler would normally use this small hammer to make shoes.
Thank you. What a
Huh.
great description.
Excellent.
This hammer is smaller than a regular hammer.
It's almost like Graham picked him up from a shoemaker.
Grandpa, I don't care about the hammer.
No, let me tell you more about Coblin.
Let me tell you about some more convoluted shit Graham did to get a dead leaf.
That place.
Grandpa, Cedric is the most useless side character.
You know that job we pulled yesterday? Where's the rest of the loot, huh? I think one of you
Let's just
guys
openly
pulled
talk
another
about our crimes.
King's Quest Mafia.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But I want in on this sweet shit. And use the cloak.
one. Whoa,
It's the fantasy version of Tony Soprano.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real
You don't talk
troublemaker.
about the
What do you
fucking
want me to
family.
do with him?
Rub 'em out.
Rub him out?
Yeah, that's how you talk in medieval times.
Okay.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
That's the best way of struggling, is to rock back and forth like a fucking mental patient.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
And the rat urinates on him.
Rat, you have some static issues, I think?
Oh, that was chewing.
Oh, duh.
Horrible cat.
Please leave!
Okay, thanks. We're done.
You've made your point, get out. God.
By the way, you
Down
live in
and picks
filth.
up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
That's how you get rope.
How do you get rope
Small
normally?
set of rickety
So Graham
wooden
could have
stairs
just, like,
lead
solved
up
this whole
to the
fucking
cellar
game by
door.
going to, like, a supply
A
store.
rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar.
Yield Home Depot.
Well, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, a hammer.
I'll make some
Using the
shoes out of the
cobbler's
store.
hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
Well, they won't hear that, fortunately.
Graham, you can break a rod in like one blow. Why does it take that much effort with a hammer?
Because it's like the world's tiniest hammer. Well, where the hell are
Inside
they?
the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
Come on.
That looks mighty delicious. I'll
Reaching
pound it
into
with
the
this
open
hammer.
cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb.
Oh, Graham, you did all that for food?
Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
That's mighty informative, Mr. Narrator. Thank you.
Thank you, really. Graham takes exactly 3 steps outside.
Graham, you're doing some dumb shit in there.
I can't believe that guy stole my rope and leg of lamb.
Let's go rub him out or something.
Why didn't we kill him on the spot? Now I'll trade my rope for a marionette.
Please no.
Graham is basically a hoarder. Would you like a witch's sewing kit? God knows I would.
Graham has a bartering problem.
Oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest.
I trapped her for the rest of her life, by the way.
She's living in hell.
It ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? Well, what's so
You're
special
Scottish?
about
I don't really believe that.
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold. That's why.
Graham!
Except you gotta know how to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Can I have the marionette?
back.
No!
How about that marionette? Don't you think the price of the
Come on.
spinning wheel is worth at least twice that?
Why do you...
I
I'd
just
love to have it.
so love its artistry.
Yeah.
I can just tell I'll need it later in my adventure.
Boy, give that marionette to the man here. I'll make you a new one. Come on, boy. Let's gather up some wood for a new puppet.
Father, please stop speaking in that accent.
Oh well.
Then Graham wandered into their house and robbed them blind.
I think I'll follow them some more.
Why is the creepy king following us?
Graham, you know you're supposed to be saving your castle, right?
Oh, right. Thanks, Cedric.
Graham, where are you? No, it's not that way. Graham! God damn it, Graham! Graham, you fucking asshole! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Cedric, are you even coming with me?
No, fuck that, Graham!
I'm done going into the forest. Oh yeah, this is stupid. What did we need? Oh, the key.
The key is way too big for that tiny door.
In this lock, Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree.
Aww.
Aw, charming.
Reaching into the little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart.
Why did we need that sentence?
Well, what else would he do with the... Graham had a minor accident.
That's going to smart later. Graham could really use some Metamucil right about now.
Graham's adrenaline carries him through the rest of the forest.
Alright.
Not sure why he has adrenaline at this point, but that's Graham.
The other frogs look on helplessly as Graham leaves them to their fate. Alright, let's go the real roundabout way.
Oh, he crawls as fast as he runs.
Is that Ridley's skeleton there?
Hey, Graham! Good luck.
Alright, bye!
Good luck in there.
Nice marionette, by the way!
Graham can see no sign of the little elf, previously working in the cavern's far reaches.
My god. Just get out of here, Graham. Seriously, you're creeping me the fuck out, bro. Uh-oh. I think this is another scene where we can...
A deep chasm slices through the underground cavern, cutting off further exploration.
Disappointingly, he can't go visit more elves.
Graham can tell that from way over...
Seriously?
Wow.
Oh,
that wasn't a very smart move.
What the fuck was that scream? That was the most well-voice acted thing in this entire game.
The Wilhelm bellow.
He was really screaming because his marionette got ruined on the way down. What a fucking idiot.
Alright.
Alright. Ready?
Part 7, yep.
Alright, let's see what our sweet marionette gets us, if anything. Alright, where were we?
Now let's not blindly walk to my death.
Alright. And...
Well?
Oh, Graham, it felt like forever again.
How do you keep coming up out of that hole? It makes no... Where are you going?
Graham! Come back, I'm lost without you.
Graham!
That's a beautiful marionette, by the way.
I have attachment issues, Graham. Wait.
No. Alright. Now, I think what do we have to do? Oh, we have to save the Weeping Willow by giving her the bullshit heart.
The heart? When'd you get a harp?
Remember the heart.
Oh, the heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, like 3 of those items look like yellow blobs.
My heart. You found it.
Yeah, here you go, I guess.
The Eisner for voice
I
acting.
don't need this old thing anymore.
Now we get a heart.
Look at me. I'm a princess again.
Come on, really?
You spent too much time in the tanning bed, and so did your guy. Wow. That's pretty bullshit,
Where
Graham.
have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling. Just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
Will you let us watch?
Cedric, no. Inappropriate.
I didn't think so. Anyway, let's grab that beautiful harp.
Let's think about that for a second.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Am I supposed to be doing something today?
Thank God for my
Having
bottomless
learned to play the
pockets.
harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully.
What?
He's an instant expert?
Okay, good, whatever.
What?
What is there even left to do? Oh.
Save your castle and
Graham
family?
notices a grassy clearing at the edge of the woods. A tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned...
I bet it will love my new marionette.
Not seeing
My
the tambourine
giant
owner,
dollhouse is
Graham
almost
bends
complete.
down and rescues it from the ground.
Graham is going to be in his own one-man band.
This is the most...
Graham hits and shakes the tambourine with much ruckus, but finds it doesn't accomplish anything.
Stunningly.
Whoa, Graham, quite all that ruckus.
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Well, no shit.
I'm not paying any attention. Hey, Graham, wait!
I'm just... I was looking around. Sorry, did you need me?
Can you tell me where you're going so I don't stop and go all the time, Graham?
Please don't go to the town. I wish I hadn't warned you about that snake after all.
No, he's not going back. He's not going back to the town.
What is there even left to do?
It's like I'm walking into the gates of hell.
Like, we've accomplished nothing.
Oh.
Alright. We saved the fucking shoemaker, the tailor.
Kuroino bastard guy, you kept the volume up specifically for the town, didn't you? I know.
Who is this?
Come on in. Look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
I'm Retail Santa.
Graham notices a strong little sled hanging on a side wall.
Well, you don't need
The
that.
shipment of carving wood hasn't come in yet. What should we do?
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
Okay, Papa?
Grandpa,
Yeah, my darling?
I'm from Fantasy Germany and he's from Fantasy
can I
India.
keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've
Kinder.
got plenty of dolls. You can
I'll throw in one German word to really sell it.
The NPCs provide Graham with abrupt exposition.
That's a fine sled, isn't it?
Why would you, a grown
I
man,
would
want it?
love to have it.
Is this to kidnap an elf?
I was just admiring the workmanship.
Graham, you would spend a lot of time admiring
If you'd
shit.
like to buy it, let me know.
Everything in my kingdom is amazing.
The toy maker wouldn't find that suitable for his business.
The toy maker also should make more
This is
toys.
a fine little toy shop you have here. You must be very proud.
By the way, I'm easily impressed by everything.
You must be proud, assuming you have one customer a week.
But you know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Sie geil and such.
Yeah, most of them. But not all.
What do you think of Stormfront.com?
Some I bought. Some I traded for.
It's a whole blitzkrieg of savings.
Danke.
Donkey, fuck
Let me
you.
know if I can help you.
Alright, anyway.
Anyway,
It almost looked like the Graham's like head cursor was tonguing the guy. Alright.
would you like a ham?
Graham is too old to play with toys.
No, he is not.
Don't judge, Mr. Brimley.
Oh, did you get this wunderbar marionette?
For God's sake.
Craftsmanship is
It is the final solution to my toy
I
store
don't know if you
problems.
believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I love it. Can I buy it from you?
Graham's arrested.
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Holy
Jesus, Graham, why do you want the sled so bad?
But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal.
Nine!
Sled, but finding another marionette of this quality.
I will call it Hitler.
Right, Nick?
So, can I have the sled?
Graham, what is your...
Yeah, take it, it's yours.
Damn it. I'll take over the
Thank you
Polish
very
toy
much.
store next
I
door
think I'll
then.
find this sled very useful.
I'm sure you will, Graham.
You enjoy it.
I'll just store it in my hat.
For the marionette.
I'll trade it for a mousetrap or something stupid. Alright, grit your teeth. Actually, it seems lower right now, doesn't it?
It does. Huh.
We're being spared.
He's keeping us on our toes.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
And,
I can still hear it faintly in the background, which unnerves me.
I really do not understand, like, what we're attempting to accomplish.
You want to collect everything in the kingdom. Everything.
Alright.
I have so much stuff!
Oh, tambourine for the rattlesnake.
Begone, you slithery varmint.
That,
That was my best Yosemite Sam impression.
I'm shocked that worked.
Me too.
We did all this to get by a snake. There was really... We couldn't have thrown a rock at it, something.
Google? Oh. Oh, bye.
Bye.
I guess we're done.
Snake?
Snake?
Alright. Alright, well...
Oh, it got cold all of a sudden. What?
Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
That's the best way we could explain the change in scenery.
God almighty. Fortunately,
Graham dons his warm cloak for
items
protection
ex
against the
machina.
freezing mountain air.
There we go. Wow, now you look like an idiot.
Now I look more kingly.
never been here before, but I think this is the way over the mountains.
You think? You think the mountain path is the way through the mountains? Thank you, my fucking favorite tour guide.
Cedric, the helper.
Can we get rid of a few hours later, or is it just eternally part of the background? Uh-oh, wait.
Stay away from the edge.
Hey!
Uh-oh. That last step was a doozy.
It was a doozy, alright, because he's dead.
Grandpa, you screamed in my ear.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
I think this is part of the mountain. Fortunately, we picked up rope.
Looking around.
Graham could smother Cedric with the cloak right here and no one would see it.
We're just going to throw that out there. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh, be careful, Graham.
Is he dead?
Apparently.
5.
That's the death thing too. Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
Graham should have used the sled.
That's like, thanks for buying our product. Here's a bullshit death. Wow, that's really awful.
You wasted money on this, so here you go. Here's some bullshit.
You pretty much brought this on yourself, consumer.
You deserve this for your poor purchasing decisions.
Should we do part 8?
Yeah, I think we need to at this point.
I think so too.
Yeah.
God damn, what a shit game.
Best-selling.
$1 million!
The early 90s when PC gaming was dead.
Alright, I don't really understand, though, what Graham did wrong.
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
What is this, an RPG now?
He's had a lot of exertion so far with all the speed
This
walking.
is a large, mouth-watering leg of lamb.
Why doesn't he eat that fucking pie, which looks...
The custard pie looks delicious.
If only he could eat one of those things.
Yeah, but he
Graham
needs
finds
one.
the leg of lamb a bit tough, but tasty enough. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
Good man.
Not feeling the narrator's poetry too much.
Nah.
Careful, Graham.
No, now that I ate lamb, I'm fine.
Alright. Cedric, you are the most helpful character in all video games.
Is he gonna jump?
Let's hope.
Oh. Is he gonna fall to his death first and do the scream?
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
I know what I'm...
Come on!
That was some Wile E. Coyote shit right there.
Uh-oh.
That seemed like
That last step was a doozy.
Didn't it sound like it went on really long there?
A little.
Alright, so this is garbage.
So now you eat the custard pie.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
This game is so full of shit.
Oh.
Cedric has no reaction.
Yeah, right? Oh, well.
Oh, do be.
It's a living.
Well, I suppose I should have seen that coming.
So it's just a matter of clicking at the appropriate time?
No, it's just knowing which ones are going to collapse.
Oh.
Which you can't until you
Cedric
know.
seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Thank you, Cedric.
Thanks. Well, bye, Cedric.
What?
You can contemplate...
Yes!
And that should be the ending to King's Quest V. You're with us.
Good show.
Oh, and now you use the sled.
Yep.
I'll save you.
The Quest of Kings.
Rats, my sled is broken.
I landed on my
Graham's
marionette.
sled lies in several broken pieces on the eastern side of the icy crevasse. The broken sled is now no good to anybody.
What is Graham doing right now?
He's crying about his sled.
Oh.
Oh yeah, my family.
Oh.
What, we have to take part of it?
Graham
sled
reassembles
lies
the
in
sled.
several broken pieces on.
Well.
What are you doing?
So, that last step.
I fucking love Kuroinokaze. He's my favorite long player now.
Honestly, I could deal with the rest of Part 8 being that.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't need to use the sled?
Oh, is that another deal breaker in the game?
No, I get it. You can't cross that tiny little thing at the end.
Okay.
Because that'll, kill Graham. So you need the fucking sled just for that little piece of it. God, this game sucks.
This is terrible.
How do you, write this and live with yourself?
Platforming king.
Yes.
Drat. My sled is broken.
And so is my neck. Oh well.
He's still smiling while he says all this, though.
He's a pretty easygoing guy.
I'm Cedric 2000.
A shivering eagle perches weakly upon a small rock. Despite his own problems, Graham's heart goes out to the poor thing.
The little cave in the background looks like a face.
What's wrong, Mr.
It does.
Eagle?
I'm fucking freezing!
From hunger. I haven't been able to catch any food for days. I can barely fly anymore.
I'd like to help you. Let me see what I can do.
But I have this sled situation I'm dealing with.
Thank you.
Throws a pie at him.
Too soon.
It feeds him Cedric.
Perhaps it will help you.
It's a shame Cedric's being torn to pieces by now by a wolf.
You are kind, man, to
great.
share your meager food with a poor bird, especially up here in these snowy mountains.
Well, I couldn't
Right.
just stand there and let you starve to death. What kind of person would I be?
Hey, War Eagle, bro.
Graham, you're just fishing for compliments.
Compassionate man, and I will not forget what you did for me. Goodbye, dear friend.
I'm gonna go poop on somebody.
Alright, well, that's a waste of,
This calls for more volume. Let's celebrate. What the?
Yeah. Oh, wait,
What?
what? We're escorting you to the Wolf King.
Apparently that's the case.
Isabella, and you have entered my domain now. I
Throw thermal pod.
you before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly
Well, why
invaded my
didn't you eat him?
territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both
Graham's just kneeling, why not?
take him away, my pet.
She told him to. Alright, let's see. What could happen here?
What do indeed?
Harp
them to death.
Poor Graham. It's a dog world out there.
Those aren't dogs.
They're wolves. It doesn't even make sense, you idiot. Alright.
Well, let's find out what do.
The harp is really the answer to this puzzle?
How?
Warning.
Fight them with the
This
hammer.
cartoon contains material that
Jeez,
may be
what the
necessary for
cartoon?
information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
We're getting an item.
Hey, watch it, narrator. I know what I'm doing.
Also, it looks like our throne exploded.
That's what harps sound like, right?
Yeah, they sound just like pianos.
Graham, the Jimmy Page of harps.
Graham, that was
Very
awful.
lovely music.
Wow, that was
I've
terrible.
never heard anything quite that beautiful before. I think I felt my heart melting. Just a little bit. Just enough, that is. To
By the
allow
way,
you
your
to
headlights
your
are on.
freedom. A vicious yeti has entered the area and taken up residence in my prized crystal cave.
I'm Mystique, by the
I
way.
have been unable to extricate him from either the cave or my territory. If you can rid me of the yeti, I will release both you and your owl friend, and you two can continue on your journey until
Your owl friend and you too? The band?
you may rise.
I think she said
I
YouTube.
wish you luck in defeating the yeti.
YouTube. Right.
If you succeed, you will have my undying gratitude. Go with him, Sir Grey Wolf.
Now that you've
Show him
bored
the
my
way to the
wolves
crystal
to...
cave. You may go now. Sir Grey Wolf will lead the way.
Sir Grey Wolf, alright.
Sure.
Whatever. Graham, I'm freezing to death. Shut up, Cedric.
Shut up, Cedric. I've replaced you now.
By the way, that's a beautiful throne. Could I have it?
I want everything on this mountain.
This is the best cartoon I've ever seen.
Yonder's the crystal cave. There you will
I liked it when you didn't talk.
Let's see here. Next.
My favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
Best.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Alright, should we do the next one?
I'm inclined to, yes.
Yeah, alright, fine. One more.
Alright.
Alright, ready?
Yes.
Part 9. Let me segue right into it.
Let's do it.
No time for whatever.
Dilly-dallying. Hey, a harp.
Whoops. Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Alright.
Best puzzle ever, let's see it.
Sir Wolf, I don't know how you expect me to conquer a yeti. Why, he's got to be at least twice as big as me. much more powerful.
Now, you're voicing the time to complain entirely too late.
It's your problem, not mine. It has been decreed by Queen Isabella, and I must carry out her wishes. Now.
Do you have a throat lozenge?
I'm a Sierra developer putting on the dumbest voice I can imagine.
As the huge wolf keeps a sharp eye on Graham, there is little he can do to escape his unfair and dangerous sentence.
If only he had a sled.
Stubbornly blocks Graham's passage back to the Ice Queen.
Oh, please, Maulin.
Graham's only option is to go toward a distant cave, where the dreaded yeti can be found.
Alright, well, let's do it.
Whoa, transition music.
Whoa.
Whoa, what the?
Situation Graham found himself in.
Now you must marry the yeti. Alright, let's see. Alright, what's the best puzzle ever? Let's go here.
Custard pie the yeti to death?
Oh shit, you might be right. I can't think of anything else.
Yes!
Pie looks
Oh my god.
Yes! I'm a master of King's Quest.
This game is off. Fuck this game.
Excellent.
There's a little you got a point for that.
Wow, I could go for some custard pie right now. Oh shucks. And if only I had a sled to eat it on.
Brilliant crystals flashing and sparkling and reflecting off the numerous waterfalls caused Graham to gaze in awe and wonderment at the dazzling spectacle before him.
Oh yeah, they're gonna feed my son to a cat.
Crystal catches Graham's attention among all the other glittering crystals in the cave.
Wow, shiny things everywhere.
It's no marionette, but it'll do.
Let me just jerk this up.
Strong as he is, even Graham can't break the stubborn crystal with his bare hands.
Yeah, see. Graham's a meathead.
Yeah, he's got this.
So very gently, Graham hits the beautiful crystal several times with his hammer.
Or twice.
Breaks loose in one piece. He then carefully places it among his other possessions.
Who knows where those all are?
It fills the hole that the custard pie left in his heart.
Oh.
Aw. That was it? The Ice Queen couldn't have thrown a fucking pie at the Yeti?
The wolf is like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I'm sorry we asked you to do that.
The yeti is dead. Queen Isabella will be pleased. Come, follow me.
She'll either be pleased or think that was the dumbest thing in the world.
Warning, this cartoon contains
Oh, for
material
God's
that
sake.
may
Yeah,
be necessary for information.
I love cartoons! Thank you.
Why was any of that necessary? Like, we better put disclaimers in, just in case.
Yeah. And cartoon, go.
Ah, good. You have returned in victory, I presume.
Yes, Your Majesty. The yeti is dead.
Though I am short one custard pie.
When I get my castle back, I'm conquering this.
Yes, I keep my promises. I want to thank you for ridding my mountain domain of the horrible yeti.
You know, if you want to keep the owl, that's fine.
Yes, I know who you are, and I have been informed of your quest.
Oh, you know who the king of the kingdom is?
By the way, you know my wife's not around.
We wish you well on your difficult journey. Sir Grey Wolf will show you the way out of the mountain.
Wish you luck on your difficult and rather senseless journey.
I don't really like Sir Grey Wolf. Isabella. Isabella.
His wife.
Why doesn't Graham want anyone to know he's a king again? I mean, it's right in the title of the game.
Guess Graham's Quest 5 didn't have the same ring to it.
Sir Grey Wolf, this is where the Yeti was again.
Now, Wolf, if you want to take Cedric, I'll look the other way.
I'm cold, and I want to get out of here.
I hate you.
When done, the large gray wolf now sits in silence, blocking the passage back to the Ice Queen's palace.
I'm giving you the silent treatment, by the way.
What? In the most awkward camera angle imaginable.
I can see Graham from way up here.
Along the rocky mountainside.
Alright.
Graham, do you like the bird's eye view?
Wait, what happened here? What are we watching out for? Oh, it's a rock.
Cedric, what happened to you? Oh, wait, that's...
Wait, did he take us? Is that what happened?
I have no idea what just happened.
I guess so.
Okay.
Graham can see a glittering gold locket lying among the leaves and sticks of the rock's nest.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Graham rescues a
an item.
golden locket from the leafy clutches of the rock's nest.
Hey, some shit.
He doesn't even care what's happening to him, is the amazing thing.
Hey, Graham!
Nice birdie. Good birdie. Gucci Gucci Goo.
Please don't be patronizing to us.
Hang on, I'll get you out of this.
What, huh?
That's the eagle.
Oh.
Somehow lifting a fucking man. He just drops him. Oh, he does.
Breaks both his legs.
If only I had a sled for this.
Oh, Graham, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Shut up.
It's been like 2 seconds.
You'd never believe it.
Really, on this adventure?
No, there's a lot I'm willing to believe at this point.
What is it? It was a rock. Oh, that's it?
The heavy iron bar is a bit rusted from being out in the weather.
Graham loves it.
Otherwise
Cedric
lovely.
seems to be quietly contemplating their...
Quietly contemplating hitting Cedric with it.
I would love this game forever if that happened.
Me too.
Meanwhile, in
A
the ship
makeshift
graveyard...
house, fashioned from the bow of a wrecked ship, occupies the south end of a small, narrow beach.
Inside Fantoon.
Graham notices a ship's bell hanging near the door of the house.
I think I'll take that. Silence.
You want syphilis? Come on in.
What are you doing on my beach?
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and I'm on a journey to find the wizard.
I am Gandalf the Retired.
I seem to be stuck. I don't know where to go from here.
Hey, what's that you say?
I'm
Delightful.
totally gonna do that when I'm retired.
King's Quest 5.
Ooh, isn't this a funny house, Graham? What kind of person would live in a place like this?
You just saw him.
A funny man? Wait, no?
Meanwhile... Well, I've accomplished nothing.
There are no items here for me. Hey, this looks like a sled.
Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
I'm sure we could use it. Unless it's poisonous.
Let's see. Uh-oh, wait.
Huh?
This is some more bullshit, apparently.
Whoa.
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Did we just render the game unwinnable, or...?
Oh, Captain, my incompetent captain.
Help! Help!
What?
Why did that kill us?
The king who couldn't swim.
King's Quest 5.
Well, you're welcome. A suitable end.
King Graham, king of idiots. Oh my god.
Wow.
I've learned something today.
Me too. Poor Graham.